Welkom bij de CFO-podcast editie SuperNova. De komende dagen gaan we gesprekken voeren met verschillende actoren in het ecosysteem voor u als CFO of Finance Director. Geniet ervan. Geoffrey, we know each other. It's always good to see you.
Likewise.
Absolutely. Welcome to SuperNova. Today we are here to talk to CFOs. Not a lot of them are here, unfortunately. CEOs and young
Founders,
really
Absolutely.
with great ideas.
Yeah.
And we bumped into each other, and I wanted to hear your story. What are you up to? Tell us your story.
We just got back from GTC NVIDIA in San Jose.
I saw it.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah, that was actually that's gonna be a really big thing. Cannot say too much about it yet.
Makes sense.
And well, I'm here now for the week. I wanted to attend SuperNova.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some amazing stuff in autonomous vehicles, robotaxi.
Tell me a bit more about that, because that's the technology that you've ever interested in.
Yeah, well, today everybody is interested in that. I mean, needless to explain, you've seen the publication maybe from Tesla driving through a piracy wall.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of road, a lot of way to be done until we get real autonomous cars in any circumstance, in the harshest conditions. And that specific part that is missing today, that's exactly what Autonomous Night is
So the thing
solving.
is, if I think about autonomous vehicle and autonomous transportation, I don't think about the Belgian company. But you run a Belgian company, or you're running it from Belgium?
Well, very good remark. Actually, we are a Belgian company.
Sure.
It's founded by Noel, my business partner, and myself. Recently, we have a new co-founder, Sasha, who was the former director of autonomous driving and AI for Rimac Bugatti, company everybody knows. So he joined our team. But we're still a Belgian company. But we are going to move to, well, we're gonna do something.
Don't tell me you're moving. Come on.
We're not moving as such, but our main markets are automotive and robotaxi and defense.
Big market now.
Very big market. I mean, we can do some amazing stuff here in Europe. Nonetheless, the US is one unified market.
It's the Mecca.
And basically, I mean, if you do internationalization here in Europe, and you go to the Netherlands, you need to adapt again. While the US is one unified market of 340 million.
Yes.
So it's a bit logical. And as well, I mean, for the industries that we are in, autonomous vehicles and defense, you know, the budgets are just larger in the US.
Yeah.
That's basically it. But we will keep our European company, our Belgian company.
You should. So our podcast wants to obviously inspire and trigger CFOs. You know, what you're trying to build, you need a strong CFO to do that.
It is very important, however, and there is a caveat to that. Seeing the maturity stage of our company, I mean, finances are more about, you can do projections, and you can do, let's say, accounting, which is recording the past.
Yeah, that's the basic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But all the others, I mean, all the other stuff is really up to the founders. I have a strong financial background, as you know.
Yes.
My business partner is very keen on technology and is very literate in that. So we can match the business and the technology together, and that's also why we use a fractional CFO.
Yes.
Which I think, and I really want to recommend that to all startups, because you need that data set of financials to be clear and properly done without any question.
Yes.
And that's, I mean, though I did corporate finance myself,
yes.
It's not something that, I mean, you need to do that on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
So you need that service.
You need a specialist to do that.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Hence why I reached out to you. I mean,
I know. The good thing is, what is the outlook? Where are you guys going? I mean, if you're talking about internationalizing, going to the US, what is the moonshot for you guys?
I was just instructed to, live the dream. Think big, go for it.
Yes.
Then I would say I would want to be the startup company that raises the largest round in Belgium. I mean, we still have our Belgian entity, and we're still going to be needing advice and input from where we are today.
What are we looking at? How much are you trying to raise?
Today,
Are you comfortable talking about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Today we're raising a seed round,
yes.
So that's single-digit millions.
Okay, that's fine.
This being said, once we get to that, once we have consumed that,
you need to raise a tenfold.
We'll raise a very large round, most probably, and personally, I mean, and also for our investors and shareholders, I think it's best and well, it's going to be the most interesting to do that in the US. Voila. I think also the round, or the size of the round, that will be more appropriately for the US market.
You know, it's quite unfortunate that, come on, we're not talking about $1 billion here.
No.
You're not going to raise $1 billion. It's unfortunate we don't have the funds to keep a company like yours. I mean, the ventures and the PE companies and the VC companies within the ecosystem that we have in Europe.
You're absolutely right. But then you should ask yourself the question, what does it really mean to keep a company here? I mean, a company with various subsidiaries in different countries, is that still a Belgian company? Is AB InBev still a Belgian company? Is it because you have you're noted on the Belgian stock market or on Nasdaq? I mean, does that mean you're still Belgian? I mean, honestly, I don't want to think in that way. I want to think in, okay, let's get the best out of every region where we are.
Yes.
And that's really where ultimately, I mean, my dream would be that we would have presence in every single region that we want to be present in, that makes sense for us, all while keeping and getting the best out of that country. And then cross-pollinate to create something that is unbeatable.
Fantastic. Geoffrey, come here. It was good seeing you.
Likewise.
Best of luck.
You too.
And speak soon.
Okay, man.